Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Expo 2020 in Dubai. I would like to thank all of you for joining us today to celebrate the triumph of innovation. And there couldn't be a better place for this event. We as a country, last week, celebrated our first 50. And the next 50 are rooted in innovation, research, and advanced sciences. And in September, on the launch of the projects of the next 50, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum shared that the UAE does not have the luxury of time and will not wait for global conditions to make its future. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the mindset of our leaders. To add some aviation context, and I want to take you back to October 2019. And it's a special day for me personally because that's the day when we launched the Aviation Lab under the umbrella of Dubai Future Foundation in Area 2071. And on that day, His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum has said, we want to look far beyond aviation as it exists today and embrace the innovations waiting to happen, the next set of big ideas in the aviation space. Fast forward with me, and November 2020, and you all remember 2020. I choose to forget it, but we all remember it. And this is the pandemic. And we saw a lot of global examples where the easiest thing to do was to cut innovation. But not here, not in Dubai, definitely not at Emirates. With that, I want to talk a little bit about how do we engage with our startup ecosystem. And I want to highlight two programs that we have. The first one is the Aviation Lab, as I said, under the umbrella of Area 2071, in partnership with global companies such as Airbus, Collins Aerospace, GE, and Thales. The Aviation Lab operates in cycles. Each cycle has a moonshot. Our first one was carbon negativity in the aviation industry. And during that time, we were actually hit with COVID. And again, what did we do? We launched a specific challenge focused on the traveler well-being. And through that challenge, we sourced a company called Nanoski, and they helped us actually coat surfaces and make them virus-free at several stages in our customer journey. And Ali asked me to highlight examples of triumph of innovation, and I think this is a fairly good example. The next program I want to highlight is Interlock. Interlock we launched in 2016. Interlock today is a startup hub in partnership again with Dubai Tourism, Accenture, Microsoft, and Interlock features an incubator, an accelerator, and a capacity development program for UAE nationals. Some of the highlights, more than 92 startups graduated through the program. Combined, they raised more than $120 million in funding, and we have deployed more than $500,000 in equity-free grants. This is a snapshot of our alumni, and the success story I want to highlight, again, mid of the pandemic, one of our alumni, Eddie Travels, managed to raise $1.2 million pre-seed. And in travel and aviation at that time, trust me, not heard of. All right, what's next? So the Aviation Lab just launched a second cycle, a moonshot focused on the joy of journey. How could we return back joy into travel? And for that, we have three focus areas: runway to doorway, in-flight, connections and transfers. And for all of you listening online or here in the audience that you think you could make a difference, make a change, please look up the Aviation Lab, and we're waiting to hear from you. And I will now share with you a short video that describes the moonshot.
Say hello. Hi, Grandpa. Sorry, Papa, I have a plane to catch. Mommy is going. I'll be back soon.
Dear Papa, memories come rushing back as if it was yesterday. I still remember you standing at the airport, you saying softly, "Little one, as the sun sets, look up at the sky, because I am flying an Airbus aircraft across the ocean tonight to a faraway land." The world is different today, Papa, from those long-gone days when you were a pilot and I was just a little girl dreaming of flight. I remember you, your company, and a country. It was your journey, the same ambition, the same big vision, flying to the same horizons in the future. I watched the developments, the growth, the expansion of an airline from humble beginnings to a global aviation giant, an airline that started with 2 aircrafts and 3 destinations to now be recognized and considered an airline that literally owns the skies. I grew up too with you. How can I tell you how things have changed and grown? For years, research and smart technologies have largely participated in the evolution and enhancement of the passenger's journey to create a seamless journey where your face is the boarding pass, connecting everything with everything connected, developed to support us, the travelers, to keep us safe and satisfied, tackling the challenges and defending us against security risks and the threats of a pandemic, ensuring the flow is smooth and safe. The seamless traveler journey era is here. A world ready for the challenges of cyber threats. Today is the future you once dreamt about. We dreamt it. I live it. Because the present shapes the future.
Dear Mom, where do I begin? I am the future you once saw. We live in a world you could not have imagined back then. Beyond the possibilities of the normal, it is a world without boundaries, without limits, where great minds connect to bring the best experience. In a future where cybersecurity is most important for our safety, where an ethos of sustainability drives and shapes our world. But a bright future needs cybersecurity. Without this, there will be chaos. Everything is linked from the moment we book our ticket until we reach the destination. In this seamless world, we are continuously creating new journeys, some of them beyond our expectations, creating the digital sky of the future, where travelers can go higher, faster, further, more sustainably. That you prepared me for. Thank you, Mom. We are building the future of aviation.
Thank you. Goosebumps every time. I'll leave you on the last slide, and this is the contact details of the team. These are our current open programs. So we've got the Aviation X Lab, and this is the website. Obviously, Amna, myself, everyone is at your disposal if you have any questions. We've got Lamia to contact for the Interlock Idea Lab program, which is the UAE National Capacity Development Program. And I think the incubator and the accelerator early next year will open for applications as well. So thank you very much, and welcome again. And thank you, Ali, for organizing this.